Pruning muscadines, a job that has to be done once a year if you want a good crop and a good production. And it's a very time-consuming process the way I do it. I hope there's a better way, and if there is, I need to learn what it is. I'm told that the berries produce on last year's growth, so I'm cutting back, shortening the last year growth part, and that's not the way I normally trim them, but I read that recently and thought I would give it a try. The little stems where the berries were on and eventually fell off, the little stems like this, need to be taken off. They can cause disease problem, so I read, so I'm told. But I have two 80-foot rows of plants like this, and it takes quite a bit of time to prune, but I love the product in the end. And so do the squirrels in the woods nearby. And I have not yet found a way to keep the squirrels out. And if anyone that happens to see this video knows how to keep the squirrels out, I'm not here often enough to shoot them, kill them with a shotgun or whatever. So that won't work for me. But that's usually the first comment I get is shoot them. And I probably would if I were here enough of the time, but the woods are close by and the squirrels are plentiful. You see, in this time I've just gotten a very short distance, and now I've got to go on the other side and get the ones on that side. So it takes quite a bit of time to get all of this done. I have just started on this row. The other row I finished yesterday. The weather is very pretty, so it's a good time to do it. But this will just give you some idea of how much pruning there is. Now, this particular vine really outgrew itself last year. I don't remember how well it produced, but you can see it has a lot to be pruned on it. And then on down to the end, the last vine is younger than the rest of them. The original one died over one winter, and had to replace it. And it is now much younger than the others and not producing quite as much. It's important to keep the plants watered when they're producing, well, when they're growing, but especially when they're producing the fruit. And I use a low pressure watering system with emitters. Hopefully you'll be able to see those. I put 4 at each plant. There's 2 on this side, and come on down, and there should be another one right in there. So there are 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. This is controlled by a timer at my water supply, which is down at the well. And this is about 18 inches off the ground, and I water about every third or fourth day for, depending on the number of hours. The number of hours depends on how dry it is and whether rain is coming or not.